Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Fusion. This is Gilbert. So we got the Morph Ball last time, and I kinda slammed this game. Don't get me wrong. This is not my favorite Metroid game, but it's not... Okay, it might be my least favorite Metroid game, I'm not sure. Let's see, where do I want to... Oh, right, navigation room. Dearie. This game is... So, it's a 2D other M. That's what this game is. Samus. It's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to access the shafts, to the access shaft, and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the early explosion. Okay. Yeah, everything people don't like about Other M is in this game. Well, okay, except for Samus, the voice actress of Samus, giving a very monotone, giving Samus a very monotone, sort of even kind of robotic voice. So that's not there. And of course, this is before they started calling the Metroid from Super Metroid the baby, which I heard is, I don't know how many people know this, but you know that never happens when I shoot a missile at a door. Anyway, I heard that that in Japan. The hatchling Metroid was always called the baby. That's always what it was called in Japan. It was here that they changed it, and Other M sort of, you know, fixed that. But anyway, here we are, Sector 1. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to suit to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Now get moving. Right. So, just like Other M, this game is also extremely linear. I will give it that it is not as linear as Other M to the point where, you know, there aren't different ways to go. You get to choose your path here. But it's still a very linear game. Out of my way. Okay. It's kind of frustrating, all the hate Other M gets. You know, not that some of it isn't deserved, but I mean, when I initially played it, I didn't hate the game as everyone else did. I mean, it was an interesting experience, but it's not. The problem is that Metroid usually provides not just an interesting experience, but one that you can replay. And you know, again and again. And Other M doesn't really do that as well. Yeah, you know, because it's so linear, you know. And this game actually does the same thing, honestly. I don't find this game nearly as replayable as Metroid 2, for instance. Because it's so linear. You know, I know where I'm going to be going. Metroid 2, also a linear game, mind you, but with more places for me to go, you know, more things for me to do different, I feel. You know? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and go right in here. You can go down there and get to a save point and expansion early, but it's not really necessary. I'm gonna... Okay, fine. The hell was that? My missile passed right through him. Did you see that? Seriously, what the hell? Okay, let me see. Yeah, not that will work. Well, I can go get a missile expansion through there, but it's not really worth it. It really isn't. So I'm just gonna go down here the lame way. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna kill you. Anyway. I am gonna try to beat this game in under 2 hours, but keep in mind, I've never actually done it before. Nor have I done the 15% run. Which I don't know. It's not... I just don't feel like doing it, mostly. When I play Metroid, it's hard for me to skip items, especially when I know they're there. I don't like doing it. I recently did a Super Metroid challenge run of sorts, where... Oh, dang it. Where I specifically... I played the game like normal up until I beat Phantoon, and then I started avoiding upgrades. And I didn't avoid as many as I'd originally planned, but I avoided a good number of them. And it definitely made the game harder, but it was still a little bit too easy. My ultimate goal, I think I did it with like, oh right, I don't have bombs yet. I think I did it with like 6 or 7 energy tanks. And my goal ultimately is to get down to being able to do it with 4. That's what I want to do, and I'm thinking of like recording it as sort of a, you know, challenge to myself, really, because I've never done that. And let me tell you, when you don't have a crap ton of energy tanks, it makes Ridley a lot harder. I mean, the way I normally go in Super Metroid, all the bosses are just my bitch. They're really easy just because of all the health and power-ups I have. Oh, right, okay, I remember what I'm doing. You know, I just played this game, you'd think... Jeez. Hey, stop that. Stop it. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, there you go. It's important to kill that guy, because if you don't... It's not guaranteed, but there is a chance he will hit you right when you grab onto the ledge before you get into Morph Ball mode. And that'll suck because you can't jump up to the ledge from where you are. You have to go back. You have to go back to that point where I fell off before. Oh, jeez, dang it! I had. Yeah, there you go. Jumped too early. I don't know why I was expecting it to be so instant. Ah, dang it. Come on, seriously? There you go. Of course, none of the damage take matters, because the red X don't refill you completely, but they refill a lot. Hey, I already have a Morph Ball. Yeah. Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. Come on, come on. Ow. Whatever. Alright, so... up here... Now, something interesting about the charge beam that they changed. They added... You can see below Samus's gun, they added a sort of like a slash from it, you know? That slash is more damaging than the charge beam itself, than the blast itself. It actually does quite a bit of damage, and I was watching a speedrun of this game, and the guy was able to kill one of the Core X, the last Core X on the final atmospheric stabilizer. With that, you take a little damage when you do it, but I've never managed to do it right. Also, before I do this, see the GameCube in there? That's pretty cool. But you like get your blast in there and fire. I don't know how. I'm not very good at it. I can't do it. But it is certainly possible to do, given that the speedrunner was able to do it. Anyway, all of those are clear. Hey, here's a save point with something interesting. So getting in here is interesting, but nice little wall jumping. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Nice little wall jumping. I can usually do that just fine. Nice little wall jumping puzzle there. Now I'll use the save point. One thing I will say I don't like about this game is the way they changed wall jumping. Now wall jumping always sends you way far out, and you cannot get back to the wall quick enough to jump off the same wall. So like you could in Super Metroid, you can pick a wall and start wall jumping off of it, and just wall jump off that same wall all the way back to all the way to wherever you're going. I don't know why I kept saying all the way back. That's why I was fucking up. I was like, wait, that's not what I want to say. So yeah, wherever you're going, you can just wall jump on the same wall, and you can actually do it. They changed it back in Zero Mission, where wall jumping is weird in Zero Mission. It actually kind of, I can't do it perfectly, and I can't do it as well as I can in Super Metroid as I can in Zero Mission, because it's different in an odd way, but Zero Mission, you can once again wall jump off the same wall all the way up to wherever it is you want to go. So let's go ahead and blah blah blah, save again, because why the not? Why the not? I was gonna say why the hell not, but I skipped it. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, Tro, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in Tro now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving, blah blah blah, I don't care, shut up. Let me go. Yeah, the structure of this game just doesn't allow for sequence breaking. That's part of the problem with it. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer, too. Samus may not be as... like, they don't do as much damage to the character of Samus in this game as they do in Other M, but they do damn close the same amount, honestly. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It's used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room here is sealed. The data room is here, but it's sealed with a level 1 hatch. You still have to find. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. I suck today. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get the bomb data. Is your objective clear? Yes. Shut up. So, this game... One thing I will give this game, it's very, very scary. That first scene back in part 1, or no, it was in this part. That first scene where we come down into... You know what? We can actually get this. There's a thingy here, and oh no, I'm sorry. It's on the way out. I've taken a lot of unnecessary damage. Dang it. Okay. Oh crap! These things. These things will kick your ass. And there, see, I hit it with the underside of the blaster, and it killed it instantly. See, like that. But if you hit it with just the charge beam, okay, that was a bad example. If you hit it with just the charge beam, okay, never mind. Shut up. That was embarrassing. Boy. Okay. Let's just go over here and not worry about what I was saying. I'm gonna not worry about it. I've got enough health for now. At least I hope. There's a blue variant of these worms that contains a red X. And, oh crap. I should stop. There's a blue variant that contains a red X, and it's a lot harder to defeat, and it deals a lot more damage, but, you know, it contains a red X, so right now it'll fully heal us. Anyway, let's get going, because time flies. What can I say? I'll see you later, guys.